So I'm sitting here today to talk about the music. Now, things have began to get a little bit out of hand. Started making fucking pop music. Very Bryson Tiller kind of Kid Leroy, Black Bear, that kinds of shit, basically. And I apologize if you are young and have a malleable brain and you enjoy the music. That's good, enjoy it. But I think I have come to a point after making however so many rap albums, I've decided, you know what, now's the time to stop. Because I even released some music on another page by the band named Drive Shaft, and it was like some singing with some emo growling and screaming, and just some shit basically. But if you enjoyed that, that's good. I hope you enjoyed it. I just find everything I write and sing and growl or whatever, anything that's out of a certain genre, it seems like fuckery to me and it seems very cringy. But people actually enjoy that stuff. So if you enjoy that pop stuff, that metal stuff, go ahead and enjoy it. Even some of the nuances and the new age, kind of new era, Gen Z kind of themes I'm throwing into some of the rap music is kind of cringing me out a bit. And an album like Get Fly is very cringy. Probably the only album I'm proud of, which doesn't cringe me out, is what was it called? Icarus Flew Too Close, because that was a very reality check kind of album about a poor man who just lives with what he got, living off government money and buying the cheap things, the poor things, and just recording with modesty and modesty in general. And Inertia is kind of like a painting presented in the format of a television screening, you know? And it's not so bad either. But Get Fly really did it for me. Get Fly was like playing it back. I'm like, my fucking head can't take this cringe shit no more. And I'm getting to that age very quickly and very early. I'm 32 now. And I thought I would just quickly preface that I am Boozie, the rapper. But I have been fucking with other genres of music. Very cringeworthy stuff. So if you're watching this and you're a, somewhat immature and malleable, sponge like brained individual that enjoys that music, good for you. But if you're a mature, like minded individual, an adult with morals, wisdom, and basically common sense, don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm reaching that point where I'm becoming senile at 32. Seeing the irony, the satire in every situation I face, thinking about it afterwards and being like, damn, the only people that I can actually have a normal conversation with are people in their 50s and 60s, people that are close to retiring. And I'm out here trying to relate to people my age, and it's just like, fuck. Just wonder if I can kill myself. So, uh, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop making excuses and perhaps put a little pause on making music and just see what happens, because I see rap as a legit genre, hip hop is a legit genre. Pop has always been kind of like, I mean, why do people listen to pop? Because they're on their period, because they're immature, because they're on their premenstrual cycle, going through puberty, that kind of shit. But I made those songs anyway, so if you enjoy those, enjoy those. Don't take nothing I'm saying too personally. But I think what needs to be done is I need to pause and just rewind a little bit and take a stop, see it as a stop sign. And I've got a car coming through hopefully next week, which I will have to park approximately 20 to 25 minutes away, a walk away from my apartment in order to get to it, because on street parking and on property parking is very difficult to get at the moment in the area that I live, which is Newmarket, Auckland. And what I mean to say is, I think I need to pause, just relax a little bit, perhaps rewind, and just think about what I'm gonna do with the rap the rapper thing. I don't think I want to do anything else, but I think I can step things up a bit, still target a decent audience, but perhaps step up the maturity game a little bit. Because seeing your vocal output and music output as something that becomes a product, you don't really mind, but it does kind of alarm you when you start hearing and seeing things that is considered not only immature but also very toxic, very 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 15-year-old immaturity type shit. And yeah, I think I'm going to pause down and just step down a little bit from making music, get around to next week, get my new car, which is going to be received from my dad. And I've got a couple things I need to focus on. I've got a room inspection coming up today, so I've cleaned out my whole apartment, cleaned all my dishes, everything's cleaned out. It's just the nastiest cleanup I ever had. And next Wednesday, I will have to leave my apartment and leave out the mattress and remove the bed sheets and that, because they're going to debug and basically exterminate all the insects and the bugs on the top floor, which we've been having a problem with lately at the lodge that I live in. And so that will make me forced to have to be out of my own house until about 6 p.m. And that is the same day that I do get my car, so perhaps I can organize something like pick up my car during the day and then drive it back towards close to 6, find a place to park it, and then walk back to my apartment. And that basically gives me the opportunity to live a life of somebody who drives a car, because that will allow me to get up in the morning, have my cup of coffee, have a cigarette, and enjoy that cigarette and coffee, but whilst also giving myself the opportunity early in the morning to walk to my car, unlock it, hop in, go around for a drive around the local area, just cruise around. I think that in itself is very... I think what it does is it provides a sense of clarity, and it allows me to clear my head by going for a drive and perhaps driving somewhere, pick something up, pick up a drink, fill up my gas and all those responsibilities associated with owning a car. So that's the end of the vlog. I'm going to pause down on the music making thing. Don't worry, in due time I will be switching back to the rap music. I just needed to hit a couple genres like pop and metal, just to kind of generate a sense of versatility in my online portfolio. But also, there's immature little kids that enjoy that stuff, like they genuinely like it, and I don't think they deserve just to be shunned and stick to listening to the crap they have to listen to. Is I'll play back my pop music and I'll cringe, but maybe a 12-year-old from Instagram who found my SoundCloud page might enjoy the music. And I believe people of all ages can enjoy music, so why not? So to that, peace out, guys, and hope you had a good one. I got my room inspection coming up in 45 minutes, so I'll be out of the apartment temporarily for a while everything gets inspected. You know, I've put away all my smokes and all those filthy things. I do have an ashtray just still hanging out that I will have to put away. I might have to toss it out and clean it. Whatever it takes. So peace out, guys, and hope you had a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little update and a little take on things on how I feel internally about the kind of music I make and what kind of reaction that's getting. But I think we've hit a point where I don't have to fuck with that silly shit anymore. That immature shit. That, you know, type shit. You know, faggot shit like that. Peace out, guys, and have a good one.